So Nick did ask Brittany the question we were all thinking because of the whole dress and stuff, and she bought the dress. Were you more into were you into Devontae, or were you more into being getting married? And she said she 100% loved him. Her family saw that she was glowing around him, but I just think she was just trying to make it happen. I still feel like Brittany was going there to get married. Um, then it was mentioned that Devante went on a girls' trip with um, Bree, Ashley, and Priya. Those three once again. And Brittany did not know that. And I guess they said that he said it was over between them or whatever. And she said, Brittany said, the last time you saw me and I still had my wedding ring on or whatever. And they kept saying it was nothing, and no one told her about the trip. And they said, well, how'd you find out? Well, it was Amber who told her. Amber don't play. She don't play. So it was Amber who told her. The other girls didn't tell her anything. And why those three again, and why were they hanging out with Devante? That whole situation was just weird. And then they tried to say they had their own rooms or places to stay. And then I think Brittany said something about like, no, that's not true or whatever. And Priya was like, well, he stayed in my room because or he stayed there because he said that his Airbnb wasn't connecting or something, and so he had to stay with them the first night or so. It was all just really weird and shady. Then Brittany's dad asked him a question, and he said to him, did you lie to me? And Devontae looked like a little kid, and he was like, no, I didn't. And he was basically saying, I did want to marry your daughter. We did have the hard conversations. And her dad just basically gave him a lecture. It wasn't mean or anything. He did tell him he needed to work on some things, and he hopes he gets help. And I think I'm thinking that has something to do with the whole him not like the first she was the first woman of color that he's ever dated. I think he was alluding to that, but honestly, nobody on that stage, well, Nick and Vanessa for sure aren't equipped to have that conversation. So, but I'm thinking that's what that was about. And then Devonte shocks everyone and says he's got a baby on the way. This is the look on everybody's face. He looking happy, but I don't know. This is Brittany's dad, and I think I know why he did this. I don't think it's because he wants him to be with Brittany, because he did say that ship has sailed, but I do think he dropped his head because he's feeling like Devontae's not ready to be a dad. He needs to work on himself. And I'm thinking that's what that was about. That disappointing head drop. I don't know who that is behind her dad, but so Zach and Bliss from season 4, um, she's pregnant again. They have one child and she's pregnant again. This was kind of awkward. Like I guess they were very close to his grandma, and so she passed away. And so they had a video of her for the gender reveal. She was the only one that knew what they were having, and she was going to announce it. So they brought that video and played it. That seemed weird. They talked to the happy couple again, and they were asking, what are some bad habits, good habits, all that stuff. Nick said they're boringly perfect. I mean, I don't think they're perfect, but I do like them. And then since they didn't get to go on a trip with the others, they TurboTax gave them a free trip. And that was the end of the reunion. They played a clip. Somebody came out and sang, and then they played clips of or showed clips of all the married couples. And but I have a problem because this is the only picture they showed with Lauren and Cameron. And I'm thinking they played in their face again, because they should have more clips, because they showed multiple clips of everyone else. So I don't know. Love is Blind do better for our favorite couple. But that was it, y'all. Um, it was a decent season, I guess.